Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Storytime with Mr. Ross and Archie the Owl here. My buddy and I are going to be ready to tell you some fun stories today. So I know Archie usually gives us a little hint as to what our story is going to be about, but today I think, well, we're going to try something a little different. I know we've done this before, but it's pretty rare. Today we're going to try 3 stories. Archie, are you okay, buddy? Archie. Anybody home? I think Archie's still in shock at the moment. I'm going to go on ahead and sing our opening song while I guess he tries to, figure out what to do with that. So our opening song today, as always, is "The More We Get Together." The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Woo! Yeah, awesome. Archie, you're kind of worrying me here, buddy. So, first Archie. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go. I got him back. Okay. Archie says that I'm playing fast and loose with the rules today. Well, I mean, that is true, I guess. But you know what? Look, just can we get a little hint though, maybe about what our stories are going to be about? You said I'm full of hot air. Archie, that's not very nice. Oh, you said the stories are full of hot. Archie, that's still not very nice. Come on. Hot air balloons. Okay. I gotta wait for Archie to finish the sentence, I think. Yeah, Archie agrees with me on that one. Okay, our stories today are going to be about hot air balloons, and that's in honor of our National Hot Air Balloon Day coming up very soon. So let's go on ahead and get started with our first story. And this one is called The Great Balloon Hullaballoo by Peter Bentley and Mai Matsuka. That looks like fun. Okay. So, Archie's going to go ahead and settle down. Full of hot air. Jeez, Archie. Simon the Squirrel was off to play ball, but there stood his mom with a list in the hall. Please stop to the shop, Simon, dearest. Here's money for teepee, new pants for yourself, bread and honey. And one thing that's much more important than these, tonight we've got pizza, so don't forget cheese. Homemade pizza too, that sounds great. That does sound delicious. So off trotted Simon with Rodney Raccoon. Suddenly Simon said, "Look, it's the moon. Everybody knows that it's made of cheese. If we jump, we can take just as much as we please." They ran to the lake in a mad, gleeful dash, leapt from a tree trunk and landed kersplash. "You pair of daft noodles, the moon's in the sky," laughed Bethany Bear, who stood watching nearby. "No problem," said Simon. "We'll fly to the moon." I wonder how they're gonna fly there. An old Uncle Somerset special balloon. "You're all very welcome to go for a ride," said old Uncle Somerset. "Clamber inside. Grab a nice cushion, there's plenty to try." Then he untied the rope, and they rose in the sky. Woo-hoo! They shot into space with spectacular force until a great comet whoosh blew them off course. "You've gone the wrong way," said a cow with a frown. She had just jumped the moon and was on her way down. "Oh well," Simon said as they sped through the stars. "It looks like we'll have to go shopping on Mars." I don't know if they have a lot of stores on Mars, but I've never been. Couldn't say. They landed on Mars and bought honey and bread from a little green man with 3 eyes in each head. Bethany called to her friends, "Look at me! There's a wonderful view from this funny old tree. But why is it covered in hairy pink moss?" Why indeed, I wonder. "Because I'm a monster, and boy am I cross!" Ah! They fled from the monster and headed for Saturn, where Simon tried pants with a star-spangled pattern. "Look at that weirdo," the alien said. "On Saturn, they all wear their pants on their head." Well, that's silly. It's not where they go. Silly Saturns. At the store on Uranus, all shrouded in mist, Simon said, "Toilet paper's next on Mom's list." "Of course," grinned the thing with a tentacled face. "For TP, this planet is just the right place." I wonder why that is. Why on Uranus of all places? Well, it's a mystery, I guess. "Right," declared Simon. "Before we go back, why don't we stop for a drink and a snack?" They called at Pluto for cosmic rock cakes, which they ate at the Milky Way parlor with shakes. On Neptune, they hoped to get space fish and fries. Instead, all they caught was a scary surprise. "Ah! Time to head home. Give it maximum power," said Simon. Then... yeah, that is a really big fish. It's way too big. I don't think you can beat that. "Yikes! It's a meteor shower!" Down poured the meteors. When would they stop? Then, uh-oh, they all heard a sound. It was pop! "Don't panic," said Rodney. "It's under control." And he climbed up and plonked his rear end on the hole. Boom! Well, that's one way to fix it. I mean, it seems to be working. They drifted back down to the earth with a boom that made Uncle Somerset wake up with a jump. "Oh, don't mind the puncture," he said. "I can patch it, but you'd better run home to your mom or you'll catch it." Yeah, I definitely want to get home. Imagine the look of surprise on Mom's face when Simon declared, "I've been shopping in space." "Well, you can tell us about it at dinner time, please," said his mom. "I've made pizzas. I just need the cheese." Oh, Simon searched in the bag for the things on Mom's list. "Whoops," blushed the squirrel. "There's one thing I missed." Uh-oh. Oh, they got blown off course to the moon. Oh no. Cheese! Aww. Simon's friends helped though. Yay. Plenty of cheese for everyone. And that is the end. Woo! All right. Wow, that was an awesome balloon, wasn't it? Yeah, I wish I had a balloon like that. Okay, so for our next story here, Archie, what's our next story going to be about? A porcupine? Really? That's it? Just a porcupine? Okay, yeah. I guess porcupine it is, and I don't know. Oh, well, maybe it does have something to do with balloons after all. This one is called A Balloon for Isabel by Deborah Underwood, illustrated by Laura Rankin. Interesting. I mean, it could be hard to have a balloon if you're pointy. No fair, said Isabel. Yeah, no fair, said Walter. It was 2 days before graduation. I wonder what's not fair. In 2 days, the possums, the raccoons, and all the other animals would get balloons, but not the porcupines. And Isabel wanted a balloon more than anything in the whole world. Oh, that isn't fair. Why don't the porcupines get a balloon? Hey, what gives? Mrs. Quill smiled patiently. I'm sorry, but balloons are not safe for porcupines. The porcupines will each get a lovely bookmark. But we already have Halloween bookmarks, and Valentine's bookmarks, and Thanksgiving, and soon you will have a lovely graduation bookmark, said Mrs. Quill. Well, I mean, that is nice. I mean, bookmarks are fun. I like a good bookmark. But it's not a balloon. Isabel and Walter sat together at lunch. Can I have your broccoli? Asked Walter. I got jelly beans again. I wish my dad owned a candy shop, said Isabel. I don't think you can just eat jelly beans, though. Isabel gazed out the window. Sally told me that when you first get it, a balloon can bounce on the ceiling. If you pull the string and then let go, it makes a soft thumpy sound, she said. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that would be fun. I heard that after a few days, a balloon floats halfway between the ceiling and the floor, said Walter. It just hangs there like a ghost. Ooh. Then it shrivels up so you can put it in your empty olive jar with your other good stuff, said Isabel. A bookmark just sits there, said Walter. We have to get balloons, said Isabel. I will think of a plan. Wonder how they're going to get balloons. The next day, during graduation song practice, Isabel raised her paw. May the porcupines have balloons if we promise to be very careful? She asked. Very careful. Mrs. Quill wrote something on the board. Porcupines plus balloons equals... Equals what? I wonder what that equals. Happiness? Asked Isabel. Trouble, said Mrs. Quill. If a balloon popped on your quills, it would scare you. I'm not scared of anything, except the vacuum cleaner, said Isabel. Well, then it would scare someone else. Walter raised his paw. It would not scare me. A pop balloon could fly through the air and hit someone in the eye, said Mrs. Quill. Ow! We could wear goggles, said Isabel. That is enough, said Mrs. Quill. I know you would like balloons. I would like one too. But the graduation bookmarks are very nice this year. I don't know, I've never heard of anyone getting hit in the eye with a balloon. But I guess maybe it could happen. Was that your plan? Walter asked Isabel. It was not my only plan, Isabel said. The next morning, Isabel wore her pop stopper to breakfast, but she got stuck in the doorway. Little help? Oh. I mean, that would stop the balloon from popping. At recess, Isabel and Walter strapped pillows onto each other, but their quills poked the pillows to pieces. Oh. At lunchtime, Isabel wrapped Walter in packing bubbles, but the other kids tried to pop him. I mean, it can be satisfying, you know. Only one more day, Walter said sadly, as they picked up their graduation caps. I'll think of something, Isabel said, but inside she was not so sure. They're running out of time. They're gonna have balloons. That evening, Isabel went to Walter's for a cookout. You sure have lots of candy, she said. I know, said Walter. If you ever got a balloon, what color would it be? Asked Isabel. Green, said Walter, like broccoli. I would get red, said Isabel, like a red... I have an idea! I wonder what her idea is. What are they gonna do? The next day, the door to Mrs. Quill's classroom flew open. Boosh! We're pop-proofed, shouted Isabel. Now may we have balloons? Huh. Yeah, that would do it. What a tasty solution. Mrs. Quill blinked. She stared. She touched one of Isabel's gumdrops with her paw. I don't see why not, she said finally. Hooray, said Isabel. Hooray, said Walter and the other porcupines. Are there any gumdrops left? Whispered Mrs. Quill. Oh, I think Mrs. Quill would like to have a balloon of her own. No porcupine at graduation was happier than Isabel. Aw, she got a red balloon too. That's awesome. I know. Except maybe one. And that is the end. Woo! Yeah. Well, that was a fun story. Yeah. Okay. So, now that we've done 2 stories, we all know what comes next, right, Archie? Yo, it's time for our song. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so today's song is going to be sung to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And you'll see the lyrics come up on the screen right below here, so follow along as best you can, okay? Are we ready? Archie's just like, start with the song already. All right, let's do this. Pretty balloons in the air, lots of colors we see there. Red, yellow, green, and blue. Can you see the colors too? Pretty balloons in the air, lots of colors we see there. Woo! Good job. That was awesome. Okay, so we have one last story for everyone today. Archie said, Archie, sometimes there's just going to be 3 stories. It's okay. Okay, Archie. Well, we're going to grab our last story here. And Archie, you didn't give me a hint on this one. What's it about? It said it's about a dragon. Dragons don't use balloons, Archie. You said just give it a try. Okay, well, I guess we're going to give this one a try, too. I mean, the stories usually work out pretty well, so maybe just I need to have more faith, right? Yeah, there we go. And this story is called Wishing for a Dragon by Becky Cameron. Wishing for that sounds like it would be fun. Okay, Archie, let's go ahead and bring this one back. Outside our window, the sun has almost set, and the birds are asleep in the trees. But Olive and Barney and Ella, that's me, we're wide awake and ready for adventure. Where shall we go, and what shall we see? Jungle, says Olive. Treasure, says Barney. But I've got a secret wish. A secret wish, huh? I really want to see a dragon. Just at that moment, a big balloon floats up to our window. Hop in, I shout, and we clamber into the basket. Where shall we go? And what shall we see? Will they get to see a dragon? Maybe. I hope they do. Let's search the seas for pirate gold, says Barney. And before we can blink, the balloon swoops up and up. Oh, off it goes. Will they find pirate treasure? Far below is a pirate ship on an ocean brimming with fish and sharks and big blue whales. Where there's pirates, there's treasure, says Barney. Ahoy there! Can we come aboard? Looks like they've got a fun adventure already. There's lots to do on board the ship, but I still wish I could see a dragon. We work hard, but the pirate crew aren't happy at all. We're not sharing our treasure, they grumble. Uh-oh, says Barney. It's time we were off. Yarr, get out of here. Oh. Well, pirates also don't like sharing, that's true. That's kind of a mean thing they do. Where shall we go and what shall we see? Let's go to the jungle, says Olive. And our faithful balloon whisks us away just in time. Oh, wow, off they go. Slowly, the balloon drifts down to land. Brilliant butterflies flutter amongst the trees. I want to see tigers and monkeys, shouts Olive. All kinds of animals and birds rustle unseen in the leaves. But I can't see a dragon anywhere. Suddenly, out of the shadows, slides a huge tiger with 2 little cubs. She licks her lips, and the cubs both stare. Yummy, she purrs. Run, yells Barney. The tiger pounces just as the balloon whirls up into the air. Oh, wow, that was a close one. Where shall we go and what shall we see? The sky fills with inky clouds. A flash of lightning races past the balloon and we toss and turn in the sky. I'm scared and so are Olive and Barney. Stop, I cry. Whoa, do you see something? Can you see something in the distance there? I think there's something there. It's very exciting. Boom! The balloon crashes down in a magical land. Staring at us in surprise are the strangest creatures. Ponies with candy floss hair, pixies no bigger than teacups, and all kinds of woodland animals. Want to play? I ask. Ooh, I think there's even a unicorn. Ooh, that's awesome. But where'd the dragon go? We play and play until one by one the stars come out and our new friends slip away. Look, I whisper. We stare into the night and a huge shadow in the darkening sky. Could it be? It's my dragon! What took you so long, Ella? He says. Oh, it's a friendly dragon. Wait, is it wearing a crown? Huh. We've never chatted to a dragon before. He tells us about princesses and knights and battles won and lost. We tell him about our adventures, where we have been and what we've seen. I'm ever so tired, I yawn at last. But how will we get back? Our balloon crashed. My dragon smiles. I'll take you home. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah. Sleepily, we scramble onto his back and take off into the night. Whee! Aw, hey, they all get to fly on a dragon. That's awesome. Back home, I watch my dragon soar away amongst the stars. Until next time, I whisper, and very softly I hear him say, good night. Aw, well that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Got to see a dragon and everything. And that is the end. All right. Okay, Archie, so let's leave that one right there. And now we only have 2 more things left to do today, don't we? So the first is we're going to sing our closing song. And this, as you might already know, is the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So go ahead and follow along as best you can. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Woo! Good job, everyone. That was fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow morning for National Balloon Ascension Day, we're going to show you how to make your very own paper hot air balloon. Doesn't that sound fun? Woo! Yeah. So in order to make one, you're going to need paper or cardstock. Cardstock works a little better, but if you have construction paper, that's fine. You'll need scissors, glue, either school glue or glue dots, twine, and 1 section of an egg carton. And with all that, you should be able, we'll show you how to make your very own hot air balloons. You can go on adventures just like these. Doesn't that sound fun? Woo! All right, well, I think that's all for us today. But until next time, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube.
And like and share on Facebook.
Help us share our stories with as many kids as we can.
Thanks everybody.